Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Guys, we are here in the Bahamas. As you can see, what a beautiful little ocean back here. Got a paper here, as you guys can see. FTX founder arrested. Seeks extradition. So I want to talk about Binance really mainly today, because I think there's a lot of things that need to be said. There's a lot of fear out there about Binance, and I want to do my best to calm the fears, but also express like, we don't know what's going to happen. But in reality, I believe what we're seeing is a lot of FUD against Binance. I'm going to talk about why that's happening, why it's getting worse, and what you should be thinking about this Binance situation. But first, I'll tell you what we've been doing down here in the Bahamas. If you didn't see last night, we had a panel here at this Airbnb where a lot of people are staying, discussing what's going on here. We've taken vested interest into what's happening here in the Bahamas. We're filing criminal complaints today against Sam and against FTX. We're also filing a civil lawsuit today against Sam, and this is big. And we don't want to give away too much. I don't want to tell you exactly what our plan here is, but we do have an absolute plan that is quite possibly, I know this is big what I'm about to say, it's quite possibly going to unravel the entire ball of yarn of every collapse that we saw this year. We're going to be able to get access to things that nobody else is going to have access to. And it's going to help us to paint the picture of what we've been dealing with down here in the Bahamas. And we've been happy to work with the Bahamian people here. And, we've been very happy to join forces with Lincoln Bain and move forward with all these charges. And people say, well, why? He's already in jail. Why do you want to, pound him while he's in jail? Maybe drop a soap. Why do you want to pound him while he's in jail? Well, the fact is, guys, we still have zero answers. We have no answers. And until we get answers on what happened, until we can see the chain of events that led to every single thing that occurred over the last year when it comes to these collapses, people are not going to be satisfied. And guys, we're uncovering money that they have. We're uncovering money and property that Sam has in other accounts that are not in these bankruptcies. That's why this is so important. If you lost money with Celsius, if you lost money with FTX, if you lost money with Voyager, with Luna, you're going to understand how important it is that we get down to the truth of what happened. And the only way anybody's getting any money back is if we pull it back from these hidden, pirate bays, if you will, treasure troves of money and art and real estate that these people have. It's very important. So what we're doing here is more than just, trying to kick somebody while they're down. I mean, my gosh, have you seen the guy's haircut? The fact is, we're really trying to make a difference, and we're trying to get answers for you guys. And we're not going to let go. We're a bulldog down here, and we're not going to let go till we get what we want. So let's talk about Binance, because here's what's occurring, okay? You are seeing two groups of people. I talked about this on Twitter last night. I want to explain it a little bit more. You're seeing two groups of people, okay? You're seeing your Mike Alfreds, your Corey Klibensteins, your Max Kaisers. I guess Max has me blocked, so I don't know anything he says. But you've got people like that who are coming out heavily against Binance. Neil Jacobs, heavily against Binance. All your Bitcoin maximalists, heavy against Binance. Now look, your Bitcoin maximalists have always been against Binance because they don't like altcoins, and they especially don't like exchange coins. So it's from these people. Now, Mike Alfred's not a Bitcoin maximalist. Talked to him a pretty good bit yesterday. But he's one of these guys that doesn't trust exchanges, and that's fine. This is a good message that they're giving you guys in all reality. The message they're giving you is don't trust exchanges. Don't keep your money on exchanges. Why the heck is there $69 billion on Binance? Have y'all not learned your lesson yet? Now, some of that's for active trading. They do have leverage trading on Binance. So, I mean, obviously you have people that are, going to be having to have money there for that purpose. But the fact is that these people are genuine in what they're saying. They're not trying to throw Binance under the bus because of the situation or because of what's happening right now. They're trying to throw Binance under the bus because that's what they always do. They always throw Binance under the bus. They hate them. You got another group, okay? These are your paid propaganda arms of Alameda and FTX, okay? Your Kevin O'Leary's, your Jim Cramer's, your The Block, your mid-tier crypto media publications, bot armies. They have a ton of bot armies. Go look at Kevin O'Leary's engagement, guys. Can you be for real? Can you be for real about this guy? And the fact is that They're trying to put out that Binance is bad. So the first group, I want to be very clear about what's going on here. This first group, they believe Binance is bad. And they just believe third-party exchanges are bad. And they're telling you and they're warning you to get your money off there. It's a fine message. I'm down with it, okay? Are they going a little bit too far? Probably. Do they have any evidence of wrongdoing? No, other than they'll just say like general business practices. Is there a shred of proof that Binance is insolvent? No. They don't have anything like that, okay? Other than to use other exchanges as precedent. Say, well, this happened at this exchange, so obviously they're insolvent. Okay, whatever. You guys start showing me some real evidence, and I'll start paying attention. The second group is completely disingenuous. Their only purpose in funding Binance is to try to hurt Binance and try to absolve FTX of any wrongdoing, okay? Look what Kevin O'Leary says, okay? What they want is, they want you to believe FTX did not collapse because of negligence of Sam Bankman-Fried, Joe Bankman, Barbara Fried, Dan Friedberg, Sam Trabucco, Caroline Ellison, Gary Wang. They want you to think, oh, none of these people had anything to do with it. They're innocent bystanders to the insolvency gap that was created by Binance. Binance did it all. Binance took FTX's token, FTT, and they just sold 500 million of it, and boom, crashed the entire market. That's what the entire insolvency hole came from that. Guys, that's not true at all. That's a lie. This is how you know that Kevin O'Leary is a fraud. He's a fraud. He needs to be eradicated from our space. He's out here pushing this message. Sam was a good guy. CZ did it all. Why are they saying this? There's a huge void. There's a vacuum that's been, there's a black hole that's been left in the United States for someone to rise up and become what FTX was trying to become. And Kevin O'Leary is trying to position himself to maybe be that person. He has this Bitfury exchange, and he's trying to come out as an advocate for crypto. But look, you can't trust anything this guy said. Somebody just released 2018 or 2019, Kevin O'Leary says Bitcoin was garbage. 2018, we have evidence of him buying Bitcoin. Like, you can't, anything this guy says, you have to do the exact opposite. You have to believe the exact opposite. That's what's going on, and that's what's happening. So these people are trying to make it seem like Binance is insolvent, the Binance is going down, okay? Because they want you to think that they're the villains, not FTX. And that's just not true, guys. The fact is, here's what I said last night. Binance could be insolvent. That's why you should get your money off. It's a third-party exchange. Crypto.com could be insolvent. Get your money off the exchange. KuCoin could be insolvent. Get your money off the exchange. That's a fine message. I will listen to that. CZ may be a scammer. Maybe he is. Maybe he's a bad guy. Maybe Binance is one giant scam. Maybe. But it doesn't mean FTX is not guilty. And that's what you need to take away from this video. FTX is guilty as sin. Sam knew exactly what he was doing. His family knew exactly what they were doing. There's finally some connections. Seattle Times putting out some news on Joe Bankman and Barbara Fried. That they could possibly be tied into this, like I've told you the entire time. I don't know if you guys can see. Every time I've been alluding to things that you're going to find out later, you find them out later. There's a reason why we've been sitting on a lot of this stuff. Finally, the Wall Street Journal, from what I hear, is looking at Dan Friedberg. You're going to get much more about him coming up soon. Okay? So the fact is, these people are guilty. They need to be held accountable, and do not let them off the mat. We will not let them off the mat. The BitSquad, we are here. We're here to get answers. We're here to hold people accountable. That's why you love this community. That's all I got, guys. Be blessed. Good boy out.